here we are talking about film criticism and film uh, critiques, and of course, television criticism and television critiques. But hear me out. I'm not complaining, but what I want to do is I want to stress the importance of figuring out what the critique or the critic is trying to tell you. You analyze the criticism, and that is exactly how I'm going to tell you to do, or what I'm going to tell you what to look for. Welcome, Story Lovers, to the Story Dude Show with your host, Jared Dean Winchester, bringing you another episode for the month of February, past Valentine's Day. I hope you enjoyed my previous video, or my previous episode, letting you know what Valentine's Day should really be about. I hope that has sparked some discussion, some debate about that. Now, this video is something to behold. So let's get right into it, shall we? Right. Film criticism. And of course, TV show criticism. When you have critics or criticism, what people do, or what the producers of showrunners and of course producers of film do, feature films do, is they simply take that for granted. They actually take it as fact. They take that criticism as though it is for real. They don't really apply their own logic. They don't really question it like it's unquestionable. And some of these guys believe that the film critics are in fact gods. They believe that they run the show, they run the industry. Do they? You get to decide. However, I'm going to show you, or rather, I'm going to tell you with an example that I'm going to give you about what to analyze. Not necessarily in a disrespectful way, or in a disrespecting way, should I say. What you can do is you can respectfully disagree with the critics and say, thanks, but screw you. Now, I'm going to give you an example here of what I'm talking about. My favorite show, Smallville. Not that I'm complaining about the criticism, but what I'll be doing is I'm going to be analyzing one particular criticism that I've come across, and I'm going to let you know what's seriously wrong with that type of mentality, what that type of criticism is. And I'm going to tell you what the critic forgets, and what often critics forget. So, with Smallville, we all know that that show has anything and everything to do with Clark Kent's journey, aka Kal-El on training wheels, growing up and moving up to him becoming Superman, to the point where he is aware. Unfortunately, this one critic that I came across, and I did try to reason with this critic, No luck there. What this critic was saying is after season 3, it went downhill. So what I did, took the first 3 seasons that she believed were great, and I noticed that those first 3 seasons were bouncing off of the Clark and Lana roller coaster. Like, from season 4 onwards, things started to change. What happened was Smallville no longer was about the whole Clark and Lana roller coaster, nor was it about the Clark, Lana, Chloe love triangle anymore. And I believe this critic failed to understand that it is ultimately about Clark Kent, aka Kal-El, in training, his journey all the way into becoming Superman. This critic forgot that. And I do believe when critics do shit like forget that movies are make-believe, they're not realistic, and complaining that they aren't realistic or elements aren't realistic, and complaining that certain elements in a movie or a TV show aren't realistic, they they don't happen in real life. Keep this in mind. None of it is. So, based on what I just told you, I can conclude that this critic forgot what the premise of Smallville was and focused entirely on the love triangle, on the love story aspect of the show. Agree or disagree with me? Don't care. This is my analysis. So this is an example of where you can respectfully disagree as well as analyze the criticism and respectfully say, thanks, but screw you. And I know that a lot of you think that if I was to go out and watch these myself and see for myself, that's going to be a pretty expensive exercise. And yes, I would agree with you on that one. Which would mean, I know it is an expensive exercise. This is a surefire way of making sure that you are the true critic of a movie or a TV show. It's going to be difficult. I know it's going to be an expensive exercise, but it needs to be done. You cannot rely too much on critics. Some of it, yes, but today's critics, hell to the no. And I mean hell no. So, with that being said, I hope this has helped you in some way in understanding criticism or analyzing criticism in a respectful manner. This has been Jared Dean Winchester, also known as the Story Dude. Please like, comment, and subscribe because I post anywhere between 2 to 3 episodes per month of the Story Dude Show. So be sure to check them all out. And as always, until I see you again, don't forget to turn that page.